It's heartbreaking to see the final season of Outlander coming after all these years, but at the same time, like many of you, I can't help but be excited about what's to come. So today, I'm here to tell you all about Season 8, including the plot, cast, release date, news, and of course that trailer we've all been dying to see. All good stories must end, they always do, but we're going to end it on a high note and tell the story the way it was meant to be told. Let's start with the plot, because things are more complicated and more exciting than ever. As you may recall from the Season 7 finale, Jamie, Claire, and young Ian, although at this point, we can also call him Ian because we've sadly lost the old one, set out for Fraser's Ridge with Rachel. But then, another familiar face joined them and it was none other than Fanny. The Season 7 finale was an absolute banger. I think Faith THFT, I think I've loved Liv for years just like Jamie and Claire. We thought Faith was dead and she was buried in France, but the Season 7 finale teased the possibility that she might actually have survived and given birth to two beautiful daughters, Jane and Fanny. This development certainly came as a huge shock not only to regular viewers, but also to book readers. And let's be honest, it's not easy to surprise them. According to Sam Houan, this twist raises a lot of questions, and it's something that we, the audience, can see play out for the majority of Season 8. So that means this isn't just a weird coincidence and actually has a deeper meaning to the story being told. Dominique Pinon, the actor who plays Master Raymond, previously revealed that they have called him to appear again in Season 8. What's interesting is that his scene won't feature Claire. That means we'll have some flashbacks explaining what happened to Faith, because that would be amazing. What are your theories about Faith? Let's discuss in the comments below. Apart from the truth about Faith, there's a lot more to explore in Season 8. Our talented author Diana Gabaldon previously revealed that the final season will focus primarily on the 9th book, Tell the Bees I'm Gone. If you think that's all, you're dead wrong. The Season 8 will also feature certain parts from the 10th book. So what else is going on in Season 8? Let's take, based on this book, the Revolutionary War is approaching its rich phase, and you know that our action-addicted Jamie can't stay away from it in the battle. H is badly injured, but don't worry, with a small miracle, Claire manages to save him. I'm curious how this will play out, but will it make Claire connect more with Master Raymond? Will she finally discover her true potential? Well, meanwhile, Roger is about to achieve his dream of becoming a pastor, but things take a turn for the worse when he and Brianna realize that they're being stalked by someone from another era. I'm telling you, these two can't have a moment of peace like letting them live their lives, for God's sake, for heaven's sake. Moving forward, we see Ian, Rachel, and Jenny heading north to find Ian's first wife. That's interesting, because last time we checked, Rachel was pregnant, so why would Ian take her on a journey just to find his ex-wife? What happened to her that he wants to get his child back? I don't know, but I'm sure it'll be interesting. And Jenny, I'll talk about her in a few minutes, so stay tuned. Another thing we might see in Season 8 is the breakdown of Jamie and Lord John's relationship. Again, Sam has a few words to say about their relationship. I mean, what would we do without Sam and his interviews? According to him, there's a lot they have to work through and it might take a long time for them to play chess again. At this point, I have to say that Jamie and Lord John care about each other no matter what. Yes, they're both stubborn as hell, but I know for a fact that if something happens to either of them, the other will come to the rescue. But what do you think about Season 8? Will they be able to forget what happened and move on from their friendship and forever? And for William, I think their little adventure to save Jane brought them closer together, but they still have a long way to go, and it takes time to heal. William feels pretty lost, but with everything that's happened, I believe William feels closer to Jamie, even though he'll definitely deny it. Sam said, and I quote, "It was great to see them in the Season 7 finale working together as a team. And I think in that moment, you see how good they can be together." Okay, here's the spoiler for you. At the end of Book 9, William goes to the rich house to ask Jamie to help save Lord John from Captain Zekiel Richardson, whose real name is M. Callahan, another time traveler, captured Lord John to force himself on John's brother. I believe that in Season 8, we'll get this storyline so that Jamie, William, and the John trio can finally find peace with each other. In the leaked photos from Season 8, we see Lord John with Claire and Jamie. I'm guessing these scenes were filmed after William and Jamie saved him, because look, with that beard, it's a surprise. But what confused me was a quote from Book 10. I glanced over my shoulder, Jamie came into the study and how Lord John was doing. I wish I knew what he meant. William said his face and voice suddenly darkened, meaning they saved Lord John. William returns to the ridge and both Jamie and William stop talking to him like what is going on here. So my theory is, after saving John, they all return to Fraser's Ridge, then something else happens. William and Lord John, their relationship gets worse because of an unknown event. Eventually, John decides to leave, but that's just me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'd love to discuss it. I know we're all excited about Season 8, since it's the final season, but we also want to get it right. According to producer Marl Davis, the ending will be both satisfying and emotional, and it will make fans very happy. Now, does that mean that both Jamie and Claire will finally find peace? Personally, I would love to see them grow old, sitting on the front porch, surrounded by their family, like imagining Jimmy, Mandy, and my little one, and Rachel running around giggling, while Jamie and Claire look on with big smiles on their faces. Imagine Bree and Roger bringing some food from the kitchen while Rachel and Ian set the table. Okay, I feel like I'm fantasizing, but what can I do? This is the perfect ending for me. On the other hand, I don't feel like it's going to be that simple. The final episode, we could see Jamie or Claire die, followed by a scene explaining Jim's ghost. Now, pause this video. Tell me your perfect ending, then we can move on to the cast news. Okay, welcome back. In Season 8, we're getting some new faces along with some familiar faces that we missed. Yes, I'm talking about Fergus and Markley, both Caesar Domboy and Law and Lyle are coming back for Season 8. Know what else we have? We've got some returning cast members, we should say hi to them. You want to say hi to everyone? They're too busy. I'm not going to lie, their return alone makes me more hopeful for Season 8. The bad news is that we won't have Kristen Atherton as Jenny in the final season. According to co-showrunner Matthew B. Roberts, they had to sacrifice some things to make the side stories more focused on Jamie and Claire. He said the synopsis is nothing to do with Jamie and Claire. Being in it has to do with Jamie and Claire. When you have 10 episodes, you have to literally follow along. Follow his work. 10 episodes is not enough to fit every plot point in the book. But on the other hand, I would love to see Jenny at Fraser's Ridge. But what about the new faces? Carlo with Cog as Amaranthus Grey, and the new addition to the Grey family alongside Carlo will be Kieran Bu as Captain Charles Cunningham, a retired British soldier, and finally his mother, played by Frances Tomalty. I was a little sad at first because I thought they might move the plot away from the main characters, but after Matthew's words, I'm now excited about what they'll bring. Now I can hear you saying, give me something, anything, a release date. In September 2024, Outlander finished filming Season 8, which is currently in post-production, meaning there's still a few things to do. On March 4th, Sam posted an emotional video on Instagram, saying that he had just finished his final ADR, voice-over voice re-recording. Yes, it's emotional and very exciting for fans to see the final episode. It's going to be quite an emotional episode, but I know you're going to love it. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Sam, for bringing such an incredible character to life. Okay, I won't cry. This video means that Season 8 is probably in the late stages of post-production, which means it's time for us to get an announcement on a release date. We now know that the Blood of My Blood prequel will air in the summer of 2025. I believe we could get Season 8 in late 2025 or early 2026. As for the trailer, I'm sorry, but it's sadly too early to tell. The stars have given us a trailer where we hear Jamie say this to Claire on the day we're going to do B. If his last words aren't I love you, you might be because when the time is right, he goes to kiss Claire's hand. I'm telling you, he sure knows how to be a sweetheart in the full trailer. I'm looking forward to seeing some emotional scenes between Claire, Fanny, and Jamie. But beyond that, I think we'll also see Jamie get injured in battle. Who knows, maybe the trailer will reveal older versions of Claire and Jim as well. And when I say old, I mean really old. I want to see them in their 80s. What would you like to see in the Season 8 trailer? Let me know in the comments below and watch this video.